Hi there, Garrett Farr here with ViewRenew Window and Gutter Cleaning, actually taking on the job today for a moss treatment of a roof. Here's the beautiful home behind you, and we'll go into detail as what is going to be done. Thank you. Alright, here we are looking at the north side of the house. Let me see, we just have a lush patch of moss. Again, the homeowners had said that he had his landscaper throw some powder up here, and it just seemed to have taken off since then. You can see this is just large, pillowy clumps of moss that is essentially eating into his roof. So we're going to treat that and kill the moss, arresting its growth. Alright, here we are on the east side of the house, and not getting very much sun, and the moss is just taken off. You can see a little bit up in this part of the roof where someone had tried to treat it. You can tell it's a little bit more brown instead of this rich green moss here. But again, we have two different types of moss, it seems, or maybe they're just in two different stages. But you have the real small clumpy moss can turn into loose fibrous moss. And what can happen is when this gets mature, it begins to sprout and sends spores in the air, and those spores will get cast on your neighbor's roof, and so on and so on. So if we do a scan, of course this is the side that gets the sun for them, if you scan some of these homes, you can see that there is plenty of moss growing just because it went from one house to the other. Alright, here we are now, actually getting ready to apply the roof solution. So with this low pressure spray, I can actually treat and kill the moss instantly without even needing to go on your roof. This roof is about a 6/12, right here probably about a 12/12 pitch. You see over there is about a 6/12 pitch. And it's just, too steep, too dangerous to really effectively walk safely, that's for sure. So as I apply the solution, you can see it's being spread over the roof and being absorbed into the moss. Just applying it to the areas that need to be treated. There's a slight rain happening right now. Very small drips. Small raindrops. So it's nothing that's actually going to interfere with the cleaning. But if there's any sort of a downpour or a wet moment, the roof shouldn't be treated at that time. It should be waited until the sun comes out a little bit or dries it up a little bit, or at least just so doesn't wash the solution away before we can treat it. So now, again, we have these trees here which make it difficult to reach. And so with this, I can actually reach up to 30 feet. So I'm going to just treat the moss with a different tip, and actually being able to reach and spray. And I'll get more of the moss that I'm not hitting right now. I'll get more of that when I use the ladder over there. In with you a little bit later. Alright, let me show you what's happening here. I was treating this side, so I sprayed this side just real quickly, and you can see how quickly it starts to act. So all that white moss right there, all that white moss is actually the treated moss, and then the green is what is still basically being acted on. So I haven't treated any of that yet, but you can see just within a few minutes the moss is literally dying in front of our eyes. So it's effectively being killed down to the roots. And not only is it dead, but you can see it's sort of stuck there. But then you come over here to a spot where it's been treated, and it really just, you can see it's, where's my finger? There it is. You can see it's just breaking apart, and it really just falls off quite easily. Much more easy than if it was untreated. So, again, the treated moss, its roots begin to break away, begin to disintegrate, and should fall away and weather away more quickly than untreated moss. And it definitely will stop growing as the roots are basically breaking down. Alright, so here another view from the top here. You can see all the white and brown moss is dead, no longer green and vibrant. It's all been treated and is dead all before I leave. So finally no having to wait 14 weeks, 4 months, or however long to actually get the moss dead on.